and welcome to my Spring Equinox Tarot spread. Spring is a great time for growth. It's a time of rebirth. Everything's coming to life. The birds are singing. But it's also a good time to recognize what's no longer serving us in our life and choosing to let go of those things that are not helping us grow. And not only is it the beginning of spring, but we've just had a new moon in Aries. So Aries is it's the first astrology sign in the wheel, and so it's about a new birth of a year. So without further delay, let's get started. So the first card we have is refers to roots. What grounds me? So the card that came up, what grounds me, is the Nine of Swords. I had to look because I did this a little while ago, and then I kind of worked out what I was going to say about each card. So the Nine of Swords is the first card. And so when the question comes up, what grounds me, what I would say is knowing that you can overcome anything that comes your way. So if you look at here, she's very sad. She's very she's almost like giving up. She's just in her grief. But the swords are all pointing up, which is saying, you know, there's a new day dawning, and in fact, you can see it out the window. New day dawning. So when I refer to what grounds me, I would say definitely knowing that you can overcome anything. So that's the first card. And then the second card is about soil. What nurtures me? So what came up there is the Strength card. What nurtures me? And I mean, it's basically self-explanatory. As they say, it does exactly what it says on the tree. What nourishes you is your strength, your inner strength, is the knowing that you can go from this kind of deep despair, knowing that you can survive, and not only survive, but you can thrive. So that's what nurtures you, is your inner strength. The next card that came up is a seed. What will bloom? And what came up there was the Two of Swords. So what I feel when I look at this card in regards to what will bloom is, I would say, it's your connection to your intuition. So if you notice that she's trying to get the sword into the target, but she's blindfolded. So for me, it's about connecting with your intuition and listening to it speak, because it's never going to put you wrong, ever. Your own innate wisdom will never put you wrong. Will always guide you on the highest path. So as far as what will bloom, will be your inner knowing intuition. Okay? The next card that comes up is in regards to STEM. What gives me strength? So, or what gives you strength? So this reading's for anyone. And what gives you strength is the Fool. So the Fool, if you notice, she's just living life very freely. She's standing right on the edge of the cliff, but she doesn't mind. She's going to take that step into the unknown. She knows it's an adventure. She's not going to get hurt. She's going to have fun. So I would say what gives me strength is, I would say, confidence. You can see she's full of confidence. She's just embarking. The Fool is the first card in the major arcana. She's embarking on her next adventure. So what gives you strength would be your self-confidence. Okay, and then the next card in the reading, it refers to Bud. What to focus on? So focusing on, we get the Nine of Cups. And so what I feel when I look at the Nine of Cups is, I would say what to focus on. I would say self-fulfillment. Focus on what you have achieved. Instead of looking at what's left to do, look at what you have done, because you've come a long way. You've come a long way this year. You've come a long way in your life, wherever you're at. And yes, life is about ups and downs. You're going to have difficulties, but have a look at the things that you've actually accomplished and achieved, because I'm sure you'll find that you've actually come a long way on your journey, wherever you are, whether it's a spiritual journey, whether it's to do with career, whether it's to do with relationships. So this card speaks of self-fulfillment. Take a breather and appreciate what you've done for yourself. Okay, so the next card, I don't know if that's going to stay. So I'm trying something new just so that you can see the cards and not not my funny face. And then the next card is prune. What is there to release? So we get the Nine of Pentacles, which is actually a really positive card. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm looking at this. This is a very abundant looking card. I'm thinking, what is there to release? What is there to release? Well, you know what I'm getting when I look at it is the fear of lack. You can see that this lady is sitting luxuriously, reading her book. She's got her wine. The tree above her is just heaving with fruit. She's living a very comfortable and happy and abundant life. So when the card asks us to describe what is there to release, I would say it's fear of lack. It's fear of failure. Just attune with the universe and know that whatever you do, you will be looked after, you will be loved, you will be supported. Not to say there will be no rough times, but just know, have the faith that things will always work out for your highest good, because Mother Earth does not want any of her children to fail. So that's how I would describe this card here is what is there to release, and I would say fear of lack. So the next card asks us, it's sunshine, is what is there to embrace? And so I get this card here, which actually that doesn't look very happy. So we don't want to embrace carrying around a load of our stresses and worries and troubles and everybody else's stresses and worries and troubles. But when it refers to what is there to embrace, I would say what's there to embrace is knowing that there will be some uphill struggles and work to do. Embrace it, but you know that any kind of challenges that we have are going to turn out in the end. It's not all doom and gloom. Just as much as we have challenges in life, things have to change, and then life will get easier. So what to embrace? I would say that knowing that there will be uphill struggles. So embrace it. Embrace it and know that when you're going through a difficult time that it's temporary. You've got to deal with whatever. It's a challenge. It's an opportunity to grow, but you will get through. Okay, and then the final card that we have from this spread, it refers to water, what to nourish. And what I get this, and this is actually a really lovely card to illustrate what to nourish. And what I get from this is about balance. On this side, she's got all her lovely, luscious desserts. On this side, she's got her healthy juice, and she's doing some yoga to help give her mind, body, spirit balance. And I would say that is what to nourish. Nourish your mind, body, and soul in equal measure. It's all fine and well if you eat healthy, but if you're not looking after the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, you'll still be out of kilter. So I would say nourish all in equal measure, and know that if you look after your mind, body, and soul, then it will look after you. So that was my reading for the spring equinox, and I was really quite pleased with that, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that some of it resonated, and if it didn't, then hopefully the next reading that comes along will. So for no further ado, I shall wish you a happy spring equinox, and I wish you a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in, and namaste.